Started by Versace in the 90s, then copied by everyone. The scarf print trend is bigger than ever for spring and summer. Here to show you how to rock the trend and how to DIY your very own scarf top is Julia Grieve from Pre-Loved. How are ya? You know a thing or two about DIYing and for sure about the trend from the 90s to now.
Exactly. I mean, this season, I think the fashion insiders basically called it the season of print.
Yes.
You saw animal print, neon print, you know, all kinds of different prints. But probably the most popular print would have been, is that scarf print, that traditional silk scarf print. I mean, some of these pieces from designers like Chloe and Balenciaga, you're looking at them over thousands of dollars.
Wow.
Yeah, so if you don't have a spare $1,000, it's okay.
It's all right.
It's okay. We can show you how to get into this trend for next to nothing.
Good.
Right? So, okay, so I have my girls with me. So I'm going to show you basically how to take some scarves that you can either get vintage or maybe steal out of your mom's closet like I did. Yeah. So here, we'll start with this scarf, okay? Now, what I love about this is the size. So it's, yes, exactly. So it's not your traditional neck scarf. It's a bit bigger, but it's great. And it's a perfect square.
So do you want it to be a square for this first look?
For the first look, you need it to be the square.
Okay.
The other thing that I love about this is the colors.
Yeah,
so if you see the colors, they're sort of muted, rich. It isn't quite that sort of neon, you know, those Versace crazy pink ones.
Yes.
They're not as much trending this season as these colors are. But you know me, anything with the 90s, I'm never going to say no.
Me too.
Right? Right, can't go wrong with that.
Yeah,
so
I'm in.
So we're going to turn this scarf right now into the crisscross halter.
Okay.
So we have our square. Then what you're going to do is turn it into, fold it in half, and you're just going to create a triangle.
Nice.
Simple. Have I lost you yet? Not yet? No, we're all here.
We're with you.
Okay, so we've got that. Once you've got your triangle like this, take the two top pieces.
Yeah.
And now we're going to tie that around your neck.
Yeah.
Or my friend here. So we
I remember doing this.
Yeah, it's so easy. Again, tie it tight, because you know, you don't want any slippage here.
Right.
So we've got that.
She's got a bit of insurance happening underneath
exactly.
in case.
And then we're just going to tie the other two pieces right around the waist.
Yeah.
Right? And so you've got that drape that's happening, which is really nice. It's important that you have the drape. Look at that.
That's a top. Yeah,
right?
that's beautiful.
Super cute. And I paired it with sort of a solid bottom. That's another way to rock the trend, is to make sure you're keeping it with solid so that the eye is being brought up and you're seeing all the beautiful print on it.
Gorgeous. You can do this as a bathing suit topper. You can do this with a bandeau and it's a top. It's all good.
It's all good, right?
It's all
Simple,
good.
easy, no sewing involved. Tie it, you've got a scarf top.
Okay.
All right, so now we're moving on to the scarf that I literally did steal out of my mother's closet.
Yes.
Okay, so easy, free again. This is a beautiful silk scarf. What I'm going to show you here is how to do the bias cut halter.
Okay.
Now, if you traditionally hold the scarf like in a perfect square, the way that you normally see it, the fabric doesn't have any give at that point. It's tight, right? There's no give. If you then turn it into the diamond shape, you've now got your fabric on the bias. So the bias is what's going to give it some natural give. See how much more stretch there is? When you think of those gorgeous dresses that are all sort of cut and beautiful and hang, they're cut on bias. It's an expensive way to design, and it looks amazing when you use the fabric like that.
Okay.
So easy, turn it around. Then you're going to take a corner, any corner you want, make it, fold it over, make a seam. So there's a little sewing there. Got to do one little seam. Then you're going to feed through a little leather lace, like what I've done here. So that's how I've gotten that neck part. And then again, all you're going to do is tie this around the waist.
Oh, amazing!
And, you know, right?
Did you make the one you're wearing?
I am making that.
Oh my gosh, that's incredible!
I did. Yeah, so that's the one.
I'm wearing the same thing. That's one of them.
And then
it's so good.
I know, so fun. So now this is the opposite. I paired this with another print. Since season of print, this is a plaid. So very simple tip on when you're mixing two different patterns. Find a common color. If you look at these gorgeous pants, they have a yellow, an orange. And that orange is also into this print here in the scarf. So now these two patterns that are pretty crazy actually look really good together.
Very cool.
Fun.
Love that.
Now, this one's the simplest and the easiest one to make. I love this. Another look you'll see is that whole monochromatic, black on black, white on white, bright blue on bright blue, whatever it is. We're going to put a little scarf top in between.
Nice.
All I've done here is taken a scarf, folded it into that triangle like I did before, and then tied it around and instantly a bandeau. So you could leave this out, you know, so you got that point. But just to make it a little different, You know, you just have to tuck it in. And it's a great way to use up any sheer scarves because you've doubled it. Right? So it's not see-through. And it's just something simple, fun, fits everybody because you're just tying it. That's it. But again, tip, tie tight. Double knots.
Yes. And maybe actually if you think that it's not tight enough, you can do like an elastic over top of the knot, like something that's going to really hold it together. Really good DIYs, as per usual. Thank you, Julia.